Mike, check. You're right with the DJ Cisco Radio Network. The one, the only DJ Cisco with another great exclusive. We have John Hall on the line. John Hall is from Detroit. John Hall in 2010 gave Latoya Mapp $100,000 to book Young Jeezy for a show, and then she just disappeared. Mr. Hall, what's good?
Hey, how you doing, Cisco?
Hey, man, listen, thank you for contacting us to get this story out here. So let's start from the beginning. Back in 2010, you gave a young lady named Latoya Mapp $100,000 to book Young Jeezy?
Yes, I did. It wasn't at one time. It was actually from the end of 2009 to maybe June 2010, over those months.
Okay.
That's what we accumulated it to.
Okay. So you gave her this money, over a period of time. Was that his going price at the time? That's a lot of money.
Yeah, he wasn't going for a flat 100, but that was, including his price, the venue,
okay,
security, just the whole 9 yards.
Got you. So you were in contact with her, and you're giving her this dough here and there. When did you lose contact with her?
Pretty much towards the end.
Okay.
Once we got almost at the end.
Yeah.
That's when she started to put the bullshit in the game.
Wow. So she got all this money. How did she start acting? Like, when did you realize, this is some bullshit going on?
Just not coming through with what she was supposed to come through on, and say one thing and then it'll drag on, and I just knew something wasn't right, so I had to go get me an attorney.
Okay. Now we just heard that you gave her the money, and we heard when. How did you end up even connecting her with Young Jeezy?
Well, I was doing a joint venture with an artist from Detroit.
Okay.
At the time, and we was with a video show. Just gonna get this video played on this local video show. So they was backstage at the T.I. farewell concert, and we was backstage with the video show, and that's when I first seen her working with him.
Okay.
Going in and out the dressing room, on stage, the whole 9 clipboard, just working.
Got you.
I didn't know her at that time.
Okay. So then how did you contact her? Like, after you saw her at the concert, then you wanted to have your own concert. How did you get in touch with her?
Well, maybe about a week later, the rapper that I was doing a joint venture with, he brought her to me, and he was trying to open up some shows for them. Like, that was a big concert we was at.
Yeah.
T.I. farewell concert. So she was talking about letting them open up for future concerts that they were doing.
Yeah.
So that was the initial meeting.
So this rapper that you're not naming that connected you to her, did they have a relationship together before he brought her to you? Did he know her well, or he was just, new to her just like you?
Yeah, I don't know how good he knew her, but he knew her good enough to bring her to me,
Yeah.
Brought her to my house, so they had to, I don't know the extent of their relationship, but he knew her in some type of fashion, and
yeah.
But I believe this was their first time trying to do some business.
Got you. Now, listen, because I am a person that's very cautious and I don't trust anybody, so I'm just asking these questions.
That's right.
Because 100 G's, everybody can eat. So I'm just, trying to figure out if it was more than just her down with this. Okay.
I think greed kicked in.
Greed kicked in, yeah. All right, cool. So now you gave her all this money. Now she disappears. Now she disappeared before you could even get the actual venue, didn't she?
Correct.
Horrible, bro. Damn. All right, so now let's move forward to this legal stuff. Now she's gone. What was your next step?
The lawyers kept bringing me information, and they was just informing me that she had several cases at the time I didn't know about. So she ended up having to flee Atlanta because the other cases were mainly down there, 3 or 4 other cases, and she fled back up to Detroit, and they caught up with her up here some type of way, law enforcement did, and expedited her back to Atlanta.
Wow.
If you Google her name, all that stuff will pop up, her mugshot and all that. It's a true story. It sounds crazy if you just say it to somebody, but it's really, it all checks out.
Yeah, so you're saying that Latoya Mapp not only took your money, but there were other cases where she robbed people also.
Oh yeah, several other cases. I don't know the exact number, but it was somewhere around 300,000-400,000.
Oh my God!
It was up there to where by the time I'm getting this information from my lawyer, they was already looking for those other cases. I was just caught up in the middle.
Okay, so now you got your lawyer. Who did you hire?
I hired Gregory J. Reed from Detroit. Okay. He was actually Rosa Parks' lawyer.
Oh wow, Gregory J. Reed.
Yeah.
Okay, got you. So how did that turn out?
It worked out pretty good. After about a year, he got me a judgment for $90,000. He won me a judgment for $90,000.
Great. So
we secured it in Michigan and Atlanta.
Okay.
I mean Georgia. Yeah.
So you got back $90,000 of it then?
Yeah, I got the judgment, but I never collected on the judgment. But you win a judgment, then you got to collect on it. So
okay.
They hit bank accounts and excuse me, whatever they hit, and if there's nothing there, then there's nothing there. So she had covered her tracks pretty good.
So you're telling me that you won a judgment for $90,000, but you never received any money?
No, I haven't received nothing back.
Why not? Like, what are they saying? Like, what is that about?
Well, when they finally caught her and took her back to Atlanta, she only stayed in jail maybe a month or two, and when she got out, my lawyer here in Detroit, Gregory Reed, had plugged me with a lawyer down there, Alan S. Clark.
Okay.
He's another high-profile lawyer, represent people like Cat Williams, T.D. Jakes. So I felt pretty comfortable that I was going to recoup my money some type of way.
Yeah.
But I never did. And once she got out, after that little brief 2 months in jail,
2 months,
they said they couldn't find her. So she's like a ghost.
So now she's actually on the run.
On the run.
Wow. So now, okay, so she's on the run, so we can't really blame your lawyers now because they can't find her.
No, I can't really blame them, but at the same time, I wasn't going to keep spending money chasing my money, and that's what I was doing.
Exactly.
So at some point, I had to cut that off, because, every time you talk to them, it's money. You have a phone call with them, it's costing. It gets ridiculous.
Yeah. So, are there any updates? Like, are your lawyers calling you and saying, okay, well, we got this, we got that, or?
No, they ain't saying nothing. And eventually, after so long, I'm a businessman too. I know how to talk to people, but after so long, I just felt like they was dropping the ball and wasn't trying to do all they could do. And them relationships kind of fizzled out because I had just realized that they weren't going to do nothing for me, And, we would have words. I just say whatever I want to say. I ain't going to lie. I was fed up and we had unpleasant conversations. So, how that go. That just shut down.
So did anyone ever speak to young Jeezy?
Nope, I haven't spoken to him. That's what I would like to do, My issue's not with him. It's with the person that took my money. And, I just like to have a sit down with him one day, but I can't pick up the phone and call him.
Exactly.
That was my first big show, so I wasn't established in the game to where I could just pick up the phone and call him. But that's my goal, is to have a sit down with him and just see what happens after that.
All right, so
he took nothing from me.
Yeah,
he like one of my favorite artists.
Yeah,
and the reason I put my money up on him to book him is because every time he comes to Detroit, he sell out.
Oh, of course. I love his shows. So
I wasn't going to gamble on nobody else.
Yeah.
Let me go with something that's solid.
So was it ever a time where they tried to recoup your money like in a different way?
Nope, never. Just going after the woman that took it, just going after her.
So I thought there was something about a show once.
Excuse me, a show?
Yeah, like they were going to give you 20% or something like that.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The lawyer in Atlanta had tried to negotiate them giving me a show about a year ago, but it never got finalized.
Okay.
And, they was talking about giving me a show, 80-20. The percentages wasn't what I wanted them to be, but we could have tweaked that, but it just never got finalized. They was going to do a back-end deal with me. So, for them to even want to do a back-end deal, that's saying a lot to me right there.
Okay.
Now,
and
I appreciated that, but it just never finalized.
Now let's be specific. Who are they that wanted to do a back end deal? So did Young Jeezy actually know about it? Are you talking about him?
I didn't have a conversation with him, but it was his booking agent last year. I can't recall his name right now because I really it got so exhausting, man. After years me spending money and nothing happened, I just really put a lot of that, just shut it down. I had to let it go. Yes. I don't remember his name, but it was whoever was booking the shows last year, and we were in conversation. Gotcha. Like back and forth, emails, all of that.
Yeah. So now you are sure that this person was an official Jeezy booking agent, right? Because I'm saying like it could have been somebody else.
Oh yeah, my lawyer in Atlanta knew one of his lawyers, and that's how that transpired.
Got you. So
it was official.
Yeah. So since the lawyers knew one of his lawyers, did you ever find out if this Latoya Lynn Mapp is his family, is a friend? Did you ever find out who she actually is in the Jeezy camp?
No, I'll be lying if I say I did. I don't know their relationship.
Okay.
But I just know she was in and out the dressing room when I was backstage.
Yeah.
I know if I was a star or if I'm just a regular guy, you're not be coming in and out my place of work and I don't know who you are.
Yeah.
That's just not going to happen.
So how did you send her money, actually? How did she get the money?
Face-to-face a couple of times, but mostly wires. That's another reason why I didn't think she'd do nothing stupid. I mean, this paperwork going to track you down. So
that's
it was mostly wires, and that's how I won my judgment.
Yeah. Yo, man, when it comes to money, especially that much, people don't care. Greed takes over, like you said.
Right. It does. I learned a hard lesson.
Oh, man. Yo, this is a hard lesson, brother. 100 G's is nothing to play with. So, listen.
Nothing to play with.
We have John Hall on the line. He was robbed by Latoya Lynn Mapp, a so-called booking agent for Young Jeezy, for a show back in 2010 of $100,000. Now, this is your time, Mr. Hall, to speak directly to Miss Latoya Lynn Mapp. What would you say?
I really don't got nothing to say to her because, I mean, she a crook.
Yeah.
And I advise anybody that run into her in the entertainment world is trying to promote shows or do whatever, not to blink. I mean, she's just a crook.
Got you.
Now, I could get on here and say a lot of explicit stuff but it ain't going to get me where I be. She's just a crook. I hope I never see her between me and you because, I'm 45 right now, but I come from the street,
Yeah.
I'm not in the streets now, but I come from that, and me running into her, that wouldn't be a good look. So
I feel you.
I hope I never see her.
I feel you. Now, on the same token, if you can reach out to the one Young Jeezy and just have a sit down with him, what would you say to him?
I'll just say to him, explain to him what happened. He could Google it as well and read my story, but I would just tell him what happened and hopefully try to rectify the situation. I don't have no ill feelings towards him.
Yeah.
He's one of my favorite artists. I bet the house on him. I took everything I had at the time. That was everything I had and some.
Yeah.
With a little help from a couple of people I know that believed in me. I know I was going to make it back. So,
gotcha.
Everybody could have ate. Just greed kicked in with Latoya Mapp, and it crushed everything. But I don't have no type of feelings towards him,
Yeah.
I just, I'm not established in the game to where I could get him on the phone, but that's the goal, is to have a sit down with him and just try to rectify the situation because he didn't take nothing from me. She did.
Yeah. And I hope that's how it is. I hope everyone wasn't in cahoots with each other, because that's just crazy. But listen, I'm glad
I don't think he that petty, I don't know, but I would guess that he making millions, man. That's not no chump change, but he making millions. Why would he do that? I mean, I don't believe that. I believe it was all. I believe it was her.
I feel you, babe. Listen, man, I'm glad that the DJ Cisco Radio Network could be a platform for you to get this out there.
I appreciate you so much.
Yeah, man. I hope that this interview and telling your story, somebody out there knows Latoya Lynn Mapp and can call the DJ Cisco Radio Show at 347-352-8625 so we can get to the bottom of this. Or if anybody out there can get in touch with Young Jeezy, his publicist or whomever, dial the DJ Cisco Radio Network at 347-352-8625. 8625. That's 347-352-8625, and we'll put you through to Mr. John Hall so you can get this taken care of. Because I know rappers or just entertainers of his caliber, they don't want to have a, like a little tainted story following them like this, because then people will be scared to book them for shows. And he probably has nothing to do with it, and I don't want this young lady, Latoya Lynn Mapp, to destroy something that he has built. So thank you once again for like sharing your story, and that's it, brother. Is there something that you want to say?
Yeah, I appreciate you for having me on and airing this out, and
no problem, buddy.
Hopefully we can get it rectified. I appreciate you a lot.
No problem, brother. God bless and good luck.
Thank you.